And still, they claim inclusion and even want to march in our parades.
How dare they?
That is why we, as a group, are suing Google and YouTube.
Maybe I should sue YouTube too. I know that I'm in like a weird setting right now. I am on my RV. I'm on tour right now. If you guys want to come see me on tour, I'm singing and hanging out and partying on this actual RV right here. So go to imperfectlyhumantour.com if you want to hang out with me. But this topic is a little bit different. I was actually excited at first whenever I heard that YouTubers were going after YouTube for all the shitty policies YouTube has. I will be the first person to admit that they have screwed me over many times with demonetization. The algorithm sucks. Subs don't get notified of videos when you post new videos. It is a problem. So I was excited to hear that somebody was doing something about it, but then my heart kind of sank whenever I saw the way it was being presented. It wasn't being presented as a problem for YouTubers, it was presented as LGBTQ+ discrimination. H3H3 made a video on this and they said if they bring up the word Jew, they get demonetized. Clearly, they don't like religious content. I post about atheism, I get demonetized. They don't like politics. If you post about that, you get demonetized. Conservative YouTubers get hit really hard. I'm sure Steven Crowder would have something to say about this. But on the left, we also have people like David Pakman who get heavily demonetized, so it's just a problem across the board with YouTube. Everyone has it, you know, like I said, welcome to the club. The CEO of YouTube, Susan, spoke about the idea that words flag the system alone in the title, and she says that's not a problem. I don't know if I believe her.
So there's no policies that say if you put certain words in the title that will be demonetized.
So if that's true, and like I said, I don't know if I believe her, that means simply putting gay in the title is not enough in and of itself to flag a video. Could still be a problem though, I don't know. And this whole thing is very controversial, so let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm sure it'll be pretty split, so it'll be an interesting one. One of the complaints in the lawsuit was that videos were being put in restricted mode and that people couldn't find them, which is interesting to me because restricted mode is an option users can actually choose to turn on. This isn't like YouTube forcing people to not see content. This is them going out of their way to be like, I do not want to see things that are controversial. So when videos are posted of people making out, I don't care if it's a statement for LGBT rights, it's still people making out. So whenever the lawsuit says that it was demonetized or things like that are demonetized for reasons unclear to the creators, that kind of blows my mind a little bit. If it were a creator saying, hey, I made a coming out video and that in and of itself was demonetized because I'm talking about being gay, that's a big problem, and that should be the face of this lawsuit. That should be what is being represented here, not videos of people making out. And I'm sorry, but a lot of these creators have very sexual content. Not that I have a problem with sexual content. I'm very outspoken about those types of things. I do all kinds of unboxings and weird shit, like I'm out there too. But I never complain when those videos are demonetized, because clearly that's gonna get demonetized. Like, don't sue YouTube for not putting ads on your dildo videos, sorry. Like I said, I get demonetized all the time. Let's go through a few of these here. Taking ayahuasca, clearly drugs, demonetized. Alabama's abortion ban, politics, and abortion in the title, gonna be demonetized. Debating a preacher, they do not like religious content. What else do we have? Oh, creepy Instagram comments. So simply talking about the creepy comments I get, reading the comments from other people was enough to get demonetized. And then, you know, for some reason I also have a Patreon video that got demonetized. Don't know why that's in there, but for the most part, when videos get demonetized, I understand. Whenever I do get frustrated with the system is whenever I feel like I've been unfairly demonetized. Whenever it's not of a sexual nature, or there's nothing too crazy in there and they still don't put ads on my video, it sucks. So then I have to appeal, and then it takes days, and sometimes they remonetize the videos, sometimes they don't. And I will never get in anybody's way at all for complaining about this. Like, I myself have bitched a lot incessantly about being demonetized. I feel you. I'm there with you. Like I said, this is a problem for almost everybody on the platform. So I will never get in your way of complaining about that. I stand by you on that. But bringing it to YouTube in a class action lawsuit and titling it with something like discrimination is just, it blows my mind. And it's frustrating because I feel like it lowers the validity of complaints that YouTube actually needs to address. And it's going to be like a boy who cried wolf situation, that when someone actually has a case of legit discrimination, it's going to be dismissed because they're used to seeing people complain about things that are obviously deserving of being demonetized sometimes. Sorry.
They broke their promise of a platform for
for free speech built off of our backs.
So this is a channel called Queer Kids Stuff. There have been several YouTubers who have done commentary videos on them, Blair White, Hunter Avalone. There's a lot of controversy surrounding this channel because it's presenting this type of content to kids as young as 3. So I understand why people might have a problem with that type of message being sent to kids who are so young. That gets demonetized and I can understand why. But my biggest problem with this particular argument is that they say free speech over and over and over again, but when you see later in this video, they actually are in favor of censoring people and not even allowing certain types of videos criticizing them to be uploaded. So they're really not in favor of free speech unless it's serving their purpose.
Hi, my name is Chase Ross with uppercase Chase 1 on YouTube, and the reason why I'm suing Google and YouTube is because I'm fed up of the discrimination that we're getting in the LGBTQ community. YouTube is supposed to be a safe space for us. I don't feel safe at all.
A safe space, wow, that's really rich. The internet has never been and will never be a safe space for literally anyone. I'm sorry, it's not gonna be. But this is interesting coming from Chase Ross. Chase has made several videos hating on me, and again, they don't want commentary videos made on them, but they'll make them on other people. Not a fan of mine, and also not Blair White. You're talking about Blair White. Blair has apologized for saying those things. Actually, she made an entire—
I feel disgusting that that person's name is now on my channel, to be honest, but whatever.
Can't even say her name. She's like Voldemort. Don't go there.
So Chase is a trans guy, very deep in the social justice-ness, and he actually has a huge problem with my name even being spoken.
But the best part about this is that Chase has actually interfered with Blair's involvement with conventions like VidCon because he doesn't like what she has to say. But we're all about free speech unless we don't like you.
And some interesting tea that I've actually heard from a very credible little birdie is that Chase is actually the head of the LGBT trans division or whatever of VidCon, you know, that event that I go to once a year that I'm never respected by the owners from. And apparently he's gotten me and other trans people who make similar content to me, such as Calvin Gara, love you Calvin, banned from being a speaker at VidCon or having a creator pass or being involved in any business context at all with VidCon. So good to know that Chase is so scared of me that he has to get me banned from events.
So hearing about free speech and discrimination from you is really rich. Chase posted, "We're suing Google and YouTube. We're tired of YouTube's treatment of LGBTQ plus creators on this platform. We're doing something about it. No more demonetization. Good luck." Everybody wants that, by the way. "No more age restrictions." Okay, this is great because like I said, Chase posts a lot of videos with like sexual thumbnails and crazy things, and you don't want that to be age restricted. Let me tell you, every single Adam and Eve video I've ever posted has been age restricted, and I'm not gonna fight that. Obviously not. There's a time and a place, you know? If I make a heartfelt video about growing up being religious and the toll that that took on me mentally and that gets age restricted, I have a problem. If I'm holding up a sex toy, that makes sense. When you post videos like growing a penis and do I have a dick now in the thumbnail and reviewing sex toys, clearly those are gonna be age restricted. That's just kind of part of YouTube.
I'm Amp Summers from What's the Safe Word on YouTube, and this is why I'm suing Google.
Oh, this channel is called What's the Safe Word? It's literally an entire channel based around sexual content. And again, we've got thumbnails like this of sex robots and kinks and all of these things that obviously, like, this is not how you want cases to be represented against YouTube. If you want YouTube to do something, it should have been a different group of people. I'm sorry, like even myself, I wouldn't want to be a part of this group because I know that I make a lot of videos that are out there. I wouldn't want to be the face of a lawsuit because it would make us friggin' lose. Which, by the way, is what's gonna happen here. I don't think anyone's gonna be surprised at the outcome of this. Oh, and this is the best part, it gets really rich. YouTube would not filter comments, so eventually someone decided to turn off their comments, but that limited the online personality's ability to grow an audience. Because the comment section is a growth driver on YouTube. So the complaint here is that mean comments were being left. Like, again, this is not a safe space. It's the internet. You're gonna get mean comments. And didn't we just talk about free speech?
They broke their promise of a platform for free speech.
Even after the comments were turned off, anti-gay YouTube personalities, oh that's, we'll get back to that. Anti-gay YouTube personalities continued to take portions of videos and edit over them with mocking hate speech. So are we talking again about like Blair or Hunter who have gone after people like Queer Kids Stuff or whatever that is, that channel, I forget the name, I think I said it right. I mean, is that anti-gay because they have a problem with this type of content being presented to kids as young as 3, I don't think that makes them anti-gay. That's just them having a problem with a part of someone's content. That's not like anti-gay. I'm sorry, but labeling it like that is like, you're just setting yourself up for failure, and that's my biggest frustration, is they're not gonna get anywhere with this because it's so over-dramatized. Anti-gay YouTube personalities continue to take portions of videos and edit over them with mocking hate speech. YouTube refused to prevent those videos from being uploaded, the lawsuit alleges. So basically commentary channels like mine are being like labeled here as hate speech because they're presenting issues with certain topics. So they are going to, again, tout free speech, remember? Free speech? Free speech. But that stance doesn't apply whenever someone has a part of my content that they disagree with. I mean, this is YouTube, this is the internet. There are going to be conflicting opinions. You can't pick and choose which ones are okay, and then whenever the same rules that apply to everyone else apply to you, cry discrimination. If you want equal treatment, you're getting it now. Welcome to the club. It's fun. We have cookies. No one has money from YouTube because we're all demonetized. You don't want equal treatment because now you're actually getting it. You want special treatment. And like I said, my biggest problem with all of this is that it's such poor representation that whenever there is actually a case of discrimination, it really won't be heard. The struggles that you have and that you're going through are relatable to a lot of people, and it's not necessarily because you're being discriminated against. It's just a poor system that I promise you every single creator is suffering from. Do I want it to be changed? Yes, and that is why I'm so frustrated with this whole suing of YouTube and labeling them as discriminatory. That's why I don't like it, because I actually want change to happen, and there's no way in hell this is gonna do it. But again, I've gotta go. We have a show in a little bit. I'm actually on tour right now, and I'm taking time out of everybody setting up right now to do this video, and they're all gonna hate me, so make sure you go to imperfectlyhumantour.com if you would like to get a ticket, hang out with me in person. We're singing, we're hanging out, we're having a lot of fun. I'm gonna go set up for the show. I'm literally right now, by the way, this is my view. In an RV. Let me know again what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you later. Bye.